How do I build wealth? It's a question that's plagued the human mind since the beginning of civilization. Do I invest first, pay off debt, or put money into my pension? Why is managing money so difficult? Well, we at FinGoals believe money management should be simple, so we've created a series of stages to help break down where we prefer to allocate our money at any given point in time. We believe that by following a series of stages, anyone can build lasting wealth and change their families forever. We've broken these down into our 8 financial stages known as the FinGoals stages. Stage number 1. The £1,000 mini emergency fund. This emergency fund should be used to prevent any immediate emergencies, like an emergency home repair, your car needing an emergency repair, or your boiler breaks down. It's not enough to solve larger emergencies, but it can create breathing room, is a nice and realistically attainable first goal, and prevents you from being discouraged by an excessively large goal. This is to be done while paying the minimum monthly balance on any consumer debt. This also prevents you from going into further debt should an unexpected emergency come up. Step number 2. Paying off consumer debt. The next step is paying off personal debt such as credit cards and personal loans. It's difficult to create wealth if you have large amounts of money coming out of your account each month. For paying off debt, there are 2 proven methods. Number 1, the debt snowball method, and number 2, the debt avalanche method. The debt snowball method works by paying off your smallest debt first, while paying the minimum on your other debts. The idea is that over time you'll have paid off all your debt. This can help a person psychologically, since you get to have a number of quick wins. This is best for small achievements and if you normally find it hard to get rid of debt. The second method is the debt avalanche method. This method works by paying off your debt that has the highest interest rate first, regardless of size, while paying the minimum on your remaining debts. This means that overall, you save more, since you'll be paying less interest. This method requires more discipline than the debt snowball method, so is better if you're pretty strict when it comes to paying off debt. Stage number 3. Building a full emergency fund. An emergency fund ensures that if you lose your job, or go through financial difficulty, you can still provide for your family while searching for another source of income. Without an emergency fund, you risk putting yourself and your family at risk, should an unexpected event occur. So how much should a person save in their emergency fund? For individuals without dependents, at least 2 to 3 months of your monthly expenses should be saved. For individuals with families, at least 3 to 6 months savings is recommended, since it can be more stressful when providing for your family and not just yourself. So where to save? In the UK, most individuals save their emergency fund in an instantly accessible current account with a decent yield, or in NSCI savings bonds. For people who are older or are retired, 18 months to 2 years of savings is recommended in case of market downturns, preventing you from withdrawing money from your pension at the incorrect time. Stage number 4. Maxing out your company pension match. For most people, their pension is the greatest wealth builder. One of the best ways to build wealth is through a company pension. Since this will be paid in before tax, you're already saving at least an extra 20% of your money. A company pension match is one of the best ways to get instant return on your money. Most companies provide a pension match. This means that for each percentage of your monthly income that you pay into your pension, your employer will put in the same percentage or even more into your pension. By putting in the maximum amount of the match, you are essentially receiving free money. Stage 5. Buying assets. At this point, you've paid off all consumer debt and taken advantage of your company pension. Now it's time for our favorite key for building wealth, which is buying financial assets. At least 10% of your monthly income should go towards purchasing assets. These can generally be broken down into 2 asset classes: buying real estate and buying businesses. In terms of real estate, this could mean buying a buy-to-let property to rent out long-term, buying commercial properties to rent out to businesses, or buying a real estate investment trust on a stock exchange. This would generate an income for you which you can spend or reinvest. In terms of investing into businesses, you have a few options. This includes buying small and medium businesses, buying stocks and ETFs, buying a franchise, or starting your own business. Similarly to real estate, the idea is that these assets will appreciate in value. This is known as capital growth. This should also provide you with an additional income which can be reinvested. A key part to building wealth is reinvesting any income that your assets generate into acquiring more assets. This is one of the best ways to make your money work for you. Over time, the aim is that your income from your assets exceeds the income from your job. For a further breakdown on buying businesses, feel free to watch our businesses playlist, where we cover stocks, starting your business, and franchises. We'll briefly cover the last 3 stages together, since the order of these can be interchanged and done at the same time. The 3 stages are paying off your house, saving for your kids' future, and being generous. Saving for your kids' future gives them a head start. Paying off your house brings peace of mind, knowing that you have a roof over your head, and by being generous, you change your world.